The Chinese entertainment industry has once again been set ablaze with a topic that fans simply cannot stop talking about. The name Deng Kai suddenly surged across trending lists after he finally addressed the long-circulating rumors surrounding his relationship with Kong Xueer. After months, if not years, of speculation, fan theories, and viral clips dissected frame by frame, this moment felt like a long-awaited breakthrough. Yet, rather than providing a clear answer, his words seemed to have deepened the mystery even further. The rumors about Deng Kai and Kong Xueer did not appear overnight. Ever since they were seen working together, audiences quickly noticed the undeniable chemistry between them. Their interactions, whether on screen or behind the scenes, carried a natural warmth that many believed could not simply be explained as professionalism. Fans began analyzing everything from subtle glances and shared smiles to small gestures captured in candid moments. Social media platforms became flooded with edited clips, slow-motion breakdowns, and detailed discussions attempting to uncover the truth behind their dynamic. What made the situation even more intriguing was the silence from both sides. Deng Kai and Kong Xueer are known for being relatively private when it comes to their personal lives. They rarely comment on rumors, especially those involving relationships. This silence, instead of calming the situation, only fueled more curiosity. Without official clarification, fans filled the gaps with their own interpretations, turning even the smallest interactions into what seemed like meaningful clues. Everything changed during a recent interview when Deng Kai was directly asked about Kong Xueer. This time, he did not avoid the question. Instead, he responded in a calm and composed manner, choosing his words carefully but still offering more openness than ever before. He described Kong Xueer as someone incredibly professional, dedicated, and genuinely pleasant to work with. While this might sound like a standard compliment, the tone and sincerity in his response caught the attention of many viewers. As he continued, Deng Kai acknowledged that their relationship is indeed close and meaningful to him. However, he stopped short of defining it in romantic terms. The most striking part of his statement came when he said that he does not want to rush into labeling any relationship in his life at this moment. This single sentence quickly became the focal point of discussions online, as fans tried to interpret what he truly meant. For some, this was seen as a subtle confirmation that there is something more than friendship between them. They believe that Deng Kai's refusal to label the relationship does not deny its depth, but rather protects it. Others, however, interpret his words as a careful attempt to maintain privacy and avoid unnecessary controversy. This ambiguity has only intensified public interest, making the situation even more fascinating. The reaction from fans was immediate and overwhelming. Social media platforms exploded with comments, theories, and emotional responses. Some fans expressed excitement, feeling that they had finally received a long-awaited acknowledgement. Others admitted feeling even more confused than before. Despite differing opinions, one thing was clear: Deng Kai's statement had reignited the conversation on a massive scale. This kind of phenomenon is not unusual in the entertainment world. When two public figures display strong chemistry, audiences naturally become invested in their relationship. In today's digital age, fan communities are highly active and incredibly observant. Every interaction can be replayed, analyzed, and discussed in great detail. In this case, Deng Kai and Kong Xueer have become the center of a narrative shaped not only by their actions, but also by the interpretations of millions of fans. At the same time, it is important to recognize the human side of the story. Celebrities, despite their public presence, still have personal boundaries. Not every relationship needs to be defined or shared with the world. Deng Kai's response reflects a level of maturity, suggesting that he values emotional authenticity over public expectations. By choosing not to label the relationship, he maintains control over his personal life while still acknowledging its importance. Some industry observers have even pointed out that this approach may be a strategic move. By giving an answer that is open-ended, Deng Kai manages to keep public interest alive without committing to a narrative that could limit him later. It is a delicate balance between transparency and privacy, and he appears to be navigating it carefully. Meanwhile, Kong Xueer has not issued any official response to Deng Kai's statement. Her silence has only added another layer of intrigue. Fans are now wondering whether she will eventually share her perspective or continue to remain quiet. Regardless of her decision, the spotlight on both of them is unlikely to fade anytime soon. Looking at the bigger picture, Deng Kai's statement is not shocking because it reveals a hidden truth, but because of how much it leaves unsaid. It provides just enough insight to satisfy curiosity, while still preserving the mystery that keeps fans engaged. In many ways, this kind of ambiguity is even more powerful than a direct answer. Ultimately, whether Deng Kai and Kong Xueer are truly in a romantic relationship may not be the most important question. What makes this story so compelling is the way it reflects the evolving relationship between celebrities and their audiences. In an era where every detail can become viral, even a single sentence can spark endless discussion. For now, the story remains open-ended. Fans will continue to watch closely, analyzing every new appearance, every interaction, and every statement. Whether this is the beginning of a confirmed relationship or simply a moment of honest reflection, one thing is certain: this is far from the last time we will hear about Deng Kai and Kong Xueer. So after hearing everything Deng Kai said, what do you think? Was that a subtle confirmation that something is going on between him and Kong Xueer, or just a professional answer taken too far by fans? I really want to hear your thoughts, so make sure you drop your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on your favorite celebrities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.